Blurred. I'm sorry for the accent, it's because I've been playing the game so much. I've just finished playing multiplayer and this is the review. So I'm going to do this real quickly, about 4 minutes. So the story is really good. The story is about the three brothers, one an angry one a kind of normal loner one, and then there's the priest kind of one, the preacher. Out of all of them, my favourite one has to be the preacher, even though you don't play as him, but what happens to him in the end, and it's all very Gran Torino. I like the story is really good. Different characters have different, not kind of different stories, but different kind of gameplays, different aspects to the story you see, so it's good. It really keeps you engrossed in the story. It's not just, the beginning is, it's not a typical western where it's just like just a bunch of rubbish happening. It's kind of really detailed, straight to the point, and even made me feel like, oh, should I get an Xbox to play the second game? But that's another thing. Graphics. Now the graphics, I thought they were really good. They're kind of well, they're not really good. They're clean. They kind of, well, at times dirty because it's really gritty. You can see that these people kind of look a bit realistic. I don't know about if it's my version, but the lip syncing wasn't too great. But other than that, it's good. The guns look kind of realistic for that era, but the new clothing, so graphics, yeah, the cutscenes look good. Yeah, but then one thing, the desert looks like a desert, but it looks very plain, if you know what I mean. But there's some places like tropical water, not kind of like rainforest, well, like a forest. It kind of looks there, but then sometimes when you get shot, it gets a bit dated. The screen goes at a funny color and it's very hard to play. Gameplay. Now the gameplay is good. The different guns are good. The pistols, you see, there's a different range of pistols. Some shoot longer, some are quicker to reload, some are quicker to fire, and they have different ranks. Like there's the normal one, the rusty one, the prime, the superb, and it goes up to different ranks and different stars, and later on in the game you get upgrades to different guns, and they look a lot better. With the different brothers, Ray, the angry one, he uses 2 pistols, 2 revolvers, and he throws dynamite and all that kind of stuff. Whereas Thomas uses a bow and knives, and he's more stealthy, but he can't take as much hits. So the gameplay really changes depending on what type of brother you are. Yeah, and there's these quick draw moments where you have to keep your hands like near to the gun and draw your pistol really fast. The really bad thing about them is sometimes, yeah, you might get a bit touchy and grab for the gun a bit too early, and you have to wait for the bell so you can put up the gun and like draw. Whereas like sometimes when you do it, they just push their hand away and go like that, where it's okay. But then when they do it a bit too much and it goes on for too long, and then the bell rings and they're still wagging their finger, you're dead. That's it. The enemies all kind of look the same-ish. They're pretty, you can't really tell which one's stronger. You basically get the cowboys and Indians, and soldiers, and that's it really. Not that much to say. Different guns like Gatling guns, good. You get to use a cannon, that. Good set pieces, I really like that. Like the beginning, you're shooting people off a raft, which wasn't really helpful because I didn't really know how to do it. I forget to directly hit them with the cannonball, but it seems like to go over and the cannonball just drops in the water near to them. Running out of time. Is it fun? It is fun. I really like the game. It's pretty long. My total time, it told me, is about 6.5 hours. It's not that long. It's good though, but that's only with one brother, so if you want to play again, you kind of double in your hours, so mine will be about 13 hours, because I'm going to play the game again as the other brother Thomas, the quiet one. Sorry about that. The one thing I like about how this game does with the trophies is that some you have to get about 100 kills or 250 kills with a certain gun, but that can go over to multiplayer and offline, which is good. Yeah, the replayability, different brothers, the multiplayer. I just finished playing it. It's okay. It's not the best. It's not as good as Modern Warfare, but yeah, it's pretty good. So other than that, that's it. I'd give this game about 8.2. It's not the greatest game, but it's not the worst game, and it's not average either. It's quite a bit above average. But sadly, I don't think it would stand like the test of time. I don't know what the hell that. I don't know. Take what you want from that. So that's me, gameplay out, and yeah, that's me, gameplay out.